Alright, what's going on, everybody? Steve's Trades here. Today is March 11th, 2025. We are going to do our trade recap for the day. I'm just probably going to blow through this pretty quick as I'm kind of irritated and I just don't want to spend any more time on the charts today, even though it's 4:50 and I'm hopping back on just to record this for the sake of YouTube consistency. Took an L today, not in AM, but in PM. That was probably my first mistake, is hopping on PM in general. I normally don't trade PM. 95% of my trades that I always hit are in AM before 11 a.m. I don't know why I decided to try and stay on late today, especially with this market conditions and Trump and all these tariffs and stuff. But anyways, let's get into the price action review today. So coming off the morning, I had a bearish bias. Came in. We respected this 4-hour fair value gap here. Let's drop down to the hourly. We had also inversed this original hour right here before 9 a.m. open. And then with 9:30 open, prior to 9:30 open, we just started downtrending. Judas swing took us up, manipulated us back into this 15. I think we ended up inversing this. Okay, my chart just hates me today. No, we ended up respecting that 15, but there was no entry because all these singular candles are crazy, like 80-point candles in one move where there's just no entry. You have to have a 100-point stop, so it's kind of ridiculous. So we made this SMT, and then we went to a down, and then we reversed. We went to a downtrend here. We ended up taking out Asia lows on ES. This was my ultimate draw for the day. I wanted to remain bearish, especially just after everything that's been happening, just the constant dump, like the 900-point NQ dump yesterday that we didn't take any trades off of. Anyways, it's unfortunate, so got no entry there for AM. This is probably where I should just call it quits for the day and just waited for CPI tomorrow to end instead of trying to force something in PM. This is my big mistake. I'm going to keep punching myself in the face for this and make sure I don't trade PM again, because I'm just an AM demon and that's it. So anyways, coming in to PM, I skipped through lunch. Let's go about 1:30. We had this little SMT. We're not having this buy model. This 1 minute inversion did look nice. However, I did not feel comfortable taking it right with the 2 PM open candle because this 15 was not going to inverse with 2 PM. As you can see, this is the 2 PM candle. So if that was to inverse with 2 PM, I would have felt more comfortable. How there was a chance of it holding, and I just wasn't comfortable entering on the the first minute of the hourly open in case it decided to open low and stop raid. But that ended up playing out. We took out lunch highs. That was a nice trade. Then we went and we took this buy side right here. We made an SMT. We opened up this 15 minute. This looked so free. We opened up this 15 minute. We had this unfilled 5 below, and then we had this 3 minute inverse for value gap here. So I went to go take the 3 minute inverse for value gap. I should have just waited for this candle, and if it didn't take it on this candle, I should have just gotten off for the day. That's probably what I should have done. Waited for just having good displacement, and that's it. But I just decided to wait. Got a limit. I got tapped in, and then we just ended up going straight to stop loss. I lost 650 on my 150K, about 0.5 or 500 on my 100K, and then 130 on each one of my 50Ks. So about 0.25 on my 50Ks and just under 0.5 on my 150K and 0.5 on my 100K. Unfortunate. I thought this would have been a free break even. It could be slightly forced in hindsight. It looked okay, especially after sweeping everything, and I just wanted a bearish continuation. Really unfortunate. Maybe I should have waited for the AM highs to get swept up. This is, once again, I don't trade PM. My mind is just not in a good spot. It's really unfortunate. I'm really beat up that this 15 minute just didn't get tapped. I wish we could have at least had a break even. I thought this was the most free break even trade ever. However, it isn't, and it is what it is. I got stopped out. That's part of the game of trading, I guess. That's why, I didn't over leverage, I didn't over risk, and I also didn't rage trade after. I just walked away after I took my L. It is what it is. It's really unfortunate, but that's the best way to play these games, is just get off and walk away when you make a mistake. Come back, learn from your mistakes. I'm recording myself for the sake of my own consistency and mental and discipline. And if anybody chooses to watch these, they can follow along and see the mistakes that I make or the correct moves that I make and learn off of them. But yeah, that is my trade recap for the day. Here is my arrows. Right here you can see I got tapped in on a limit of that 3 minute. and just got straight ripped stop loss. So it is what it is. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I will try to, and we will come back tomorrow fresh for CPI, maybe full report some accounts, you know. Have a good fresh start to the week. Have a good one.